Hey, what's going on everybody? Steve here, and in this video I wanted to answer a viewer question that came in on one of my recent YouTube videos asking, Steve, can you share all the softwares that you use in your Amazon business and talk about what they do? So absolutely, I will break that down and I will share the softwares I use. Now I do want to preface by saying, if you're a new seller, you're not gonna need all of these, so I'll do my best to kind of drop context for each one and who it's necessary for, and maybe if it's not necessary when you're first getting started. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this video. Software number one, and I would actually put it as software number one. I think it's the most important if you're going to sell on Amazon, and that's Keepa. Okay, so you can go to keepa.com. This is a Chrome extension. Now, Keepa is great for product research, for making buying decisions. Keepa will let you know what the item has sold for previously, a lot of historical data. You'll be able to look into buy box statistics. So maybe there's 10 sellers on a listing and you want to know, is it actually going to sell? That can help you to determine, if the buy box is going to rotate. Keepa can help you take a look at the number of sellers. Is the seller count going up? Is it going down? Ultimately, Keepa is pretty much like the best software for just making sure you don't lose money when you're selling on Amazon. It's a Chrome extension. It'll actually land on your sales page. You can take a look at how the price has changed, new, used, buy box statistics, offers. You can actually storefront stock other sellers by using Keepa Product Finder. You can set alerts with Keepa to get notified if maybe like a DVD, maybe it's $50 on Amazon now. You want to get notified if Amazon or a seller lists it for 20 new, it'll alert you. So Keepa is super duper powerful. I would say that's like a no-brainer for pretty much every Amazon seller. If you're doing thrifting, E2A, wholesale, private label, Keepa is literally a no-brainer, and that's just scratching the surface. Number two, the E2A Mastersheet. Now, the E2A Mastersheet is only necessary if you're doing eBay to Amazon. This is a software that I've built that helps you to be able to manage my inventory on eBay. Essentially, the E2A Mastersheet is built on Google Sheets. It integrates with your eBay buyer's account. So every single time you buy an item on eBay, all the information is pulled over. So you'll be able to track your UPC, the item, the title. It integrates with UPS, FedEx, USPS, so it tracks all of your shipments. It really helps you to list a lot faster, track all of your inventory. It integrates and has some prep center features. It actually tracks all of the best offers. So on my team, probably over 50% of the items we buy from eBay to Amazon. And in the last 2 years, we've sold 20,000 items we bought from eBay and flipped on Amazon. I've done, a little over 150,000 profit in the last year. Every best offer my team makes, it gets tracked and auto pulled over to the spreadsheet. I mean, it's a very, very powerful software. If you're interested in learning more about it, I'll put a link down below or on the screen. If you go to rakeandprofit.com/E2A Mastersheet, you can check out a free 30-day trial. If you're new to E2A and you're not really buying anything, it's not necessary. But once you start buying at least 2 to 3 items a day, I would say you're gonna wanna get the E2A Mastersheet. It'll literally save you the value of it within like the first couple weeks just from eBay sellers scamming you, sending you the wrong items. You could scan barcodes of packages into the Mastersheet. It'll pull up the item. I mean, it is insanely powerful, okay? So all E2A flippers should be using the E2A Mastersheet. Number 3, GoToLister. So when it comes to selling on Amazon, if you're gonna list with the Amazon Seller Central listing software that comes with your $40 a month pro plan, I'll tell you right now, it's brutal. It's slow, it's clunky, it's inefficient. You're gonna waste a ton of time. You wanna get a third-party listing software. Now, GoToLister, I'm telling you right now, it is the best listing software, especially with all the changes going on right now with the fee changes, with shipping, and now there's a ton of split shipments on Amazon. GoToLister has a feature that allows you to be able to deal with and manage your split shipments like literally 10 times easier within the actual software. You don't even have to go to Amazon. It literally speeds up the process and could save you a ton of time and money. So GoToLister is a listing software. It's fast. It helps you to price items for more. There's a ton of different benefits, but I would definitely check out GoToLister. If you go to rakeandprofit.com/GoToLister, you can get a free 30-day extended trial. Check it out, it's huge, very beneficial. Number 4 is Flipmine. Flipmine is a software for eBay to Amazon flippers, and of course that's what I am. I've been flipping from eBay to Amazon for over 3 years, over 20,000 products. I love it, it's my bread and butter. Flipmine is a really great software that allows you to be able to find undervalued deals on eBay And essentially you can put in different filters and rules based on category, rank, profit, ROI. And FlipMine will literally go through all the listings on eBay and bring you the ones that are most profitable. And there'll be a picture of the eBay listing, the Amazon listing. You could click through, you can buy it directly. Fantastic software. I would highly recommend it. If you're brand new to eBay to Amazon, you want to have it. If you don't do eBay to Amazon, then you definitely don't need FlipMine. But I feel like it's crazy for, especially if you're a bookseller or if you're flipping DVDs and you're going to thrift stores, you should 100% be buying items from eBay to Amazon and using FlipMine. And if you use the code RAKIN, if you go to rakinprofit.com/FlipMine and use the code RAKIN, that'll save you, I believe, 20% your first 3 months. So shout out to David of FlipMine for that code, and definitely a great software. Number 5 is gonna be SellerAmp. Big shout out to the team over at SellerAmp. This tool is a game changer. So if you're doing eBay to Amazon or online arbitrage or wholesale, you're definitely gonna wanna have SellerAmp. So it's a Chrome extension, and essentially when you land on a sales page, you're gonna have a pop-up that shows SellerAmp. You're gonna be able to analyze items, you're gonna be able to see all the sellers, you're gonna be able to see your ROI, you're gonna see your profit, you're gonna be able to see the monthly sales. You can do one click to eBay listings, sold listings, one click to orders, inventory. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I've done videos on my channel. I'm not gonna get too deep into it right now, but I'll tell you right now, especially in my business, since I do eBay to Amazon, I have to be able to analyze deals quick. Because when I'm using FlipMine or Replen software that I've built, or I'm sourcing my leads list, whatever, like deals could be here and gone in like seconds. So you have to be able to analyze deals quickly. Now SellerAmp does have a scanning app and storefront stalking, a bunch of great features, and it helps you to know if an item is dangerous good or hazmat. But I'll tell you right now, the ability to analyze deals quickly and know my ROI, profit, break even, is a game changer. So I would highly recommend SellerAmp. If you're thrifting, you don't necessarily need it if you're already using Scout IQ or Scoutly, although they do have a scanning app. I would say that Scout IQ is gonna be best for booksellers and whatnot, but they may have made some changes and updates, but the app is still great. But it's really meant for, in my opinion, RA, traditional online arbitrage, eBay to Amazon wholesale sellers. So that's SellerAmp. Next up is BeCool. So BeCool isn't necessary if you're brand new. Matter of fact, if you're brand new, I would reprice your items manually, just because you don't want to be spending a ton of money on subscriptions. You kind of want to keep your expenses down. But eventually when you start building your business, you're going to want an automated way to reprice your items without having to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours per week repricing, depending on the size of your inventory. So BeCool is a repricer that I use. You can set up rules, you can set up different filters, you can have a minimum, maximum price, you can make your repricer more aggressive, less aggressive. It's a game changer. I'm telling you right now, if you want to sell more items on Amazon, with or without a repricer, reprice your damn inventory. The more you reprice your inventory, the more competitive you are, the faster your items are going to sell. So BeCool, great repricer. There's other ones out there as well. It's just what I use and I've learned, and I've enjoyed the software. If you want to check out a free 30-day extended trial, you go to rakinprofit.com/BeCool. We'll put that on the screen, but that's a great software. And last but not least is going to be IP Alert. That's the 7th software. So IP Alert is a Chrome extension that you can install onto your Chrome tab. And essentially when you land on a Amazon product page, this is more for wholesale, online arbitrage, eBay to Amazon flippers. This Chrome extension will warn you if an item has a high risk of getting an IP complaint. So essentially, all because you're ungated or approved to sell an item, it doesn't mean you're not gonna get in trouble. IP Alert helps to warn you. There'll be a pop-up that jumps up on the screen that says, this is at risk of getting an IP complaint. And when you're selling on Amazon, you have to be #1 concerned with your Amazon account health and your performance, okay? If you start getting IP complaints, counterfeit complaints, so on and so forth, you're gonna be kicked off quicker than you know. So IP Alert is great for that. Now, Keepa also helps with preventing IP complaints, because what I do is I'll look to see if there's any like sharp declines in the number of sellers. But IP Alert is great. I think it's like $100 a year, or I think it might be like $150, $200 for a lifetime license. I picked up a lifetime license. It's paid for itself many times over. I mean, knock on wood, I've got a perfectly clean account. As much as a lot of people think, oh, you're doing eBay to Amazon, you're gonna be kicked off. I've sold over 20,000 items. I have a perfectly clean account. Don't listen to what everybody says. Actually learn from people who are doing it. And I'm telling you, there's ways to mitigate the risk. But regardless, that's another topic. IP Alert, Game changer, super helpful. If you want to be able to get a discount on that, you can go to rakeandprofit.com/IP alert and use the code RAKEN30. I'll put that on the screen. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for the questions. Again, the 7 software is Keepa, E2A Mastersheet, GoToLister, Flipmine, SellerAmp, Be Cool, and IP alert. I'll put links and everything down below. Hopefully this helped, and hopefully I was able to give a good amount of context for what software should be best used by what type of seller, experience level, business model, so on and so forth. But yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one.